What's up guys, it's Mike with Shallow Reefing, coming back at you with another video. And today, Hygger contacted me and said, hey, I want you to review this new pump we have. It is the HG105-3500L. So this pumps out 3,500 liters per hour at max intensity. And I said, hey, I'll do the review, but I'm gonna put it through its paces and I'm gonna do something really stupid with it. They said, all right, go for it. So it is gonna be hooked up to this 200-gallon reef tank. Let's see, can this pump at 935 gallons per hour actually handle a 200-gallon tank with a 20-gallon frag tank plumbed into it? All right, so let's get into the unboxing. This is a Hygger DC frequency water pump, HG105, and it's a 3,500 liter per hour unit. Now the cool thing about this is there are 3 sizes and this is the largest size. So I'm gonna unbox this and take a look at it. It talks about the max flow is 925 gallons per hour and a max head height of 11.5 feet, which is insane. So in the box you have the pump itself. You got 2 different nozzles. This is a 1 1/4 inch nozzle, which I think is too big. I already talked to Hygger about it, and I think it would be better if they did a 3/4 inch with this 1 inch, but this 1 1/4 inch is pretty large. You have a slip connection for a 1 inch PVC fitting. You got your little collar, got your O-ring, the controller, the wall wart, the adapter, or not the wall wart, the power brick, the adapter, and the user manual on top of some suction cup feet that you can put here to keep it on the bottom, and a double-sided tape if you wanted to mount this. All right, so I'm gonna put this pump to the test because I have the 1 inch fitting that I was able to get over a 3/4 inch silicone tube. I'm gonna set it up and connect it to my 200-gallon reef tank. All right, the pump cord is how many inches, Daniel?
80.
Nope, it's how many?
72.
72 inches long. Is that a long cord?
Yes.
So keep in mind, this is only recommended to go up to a 152 gallon size tank. And I am definitely going to be putting this to the test on a 200-gallon tank with a frag tank plumbed in. Most people, when they do unboxing, they just say, oh, hey, it's a good pump. But no, on Shallow Reefing, we put this to the test. And I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is because I trust Hygger, and this should be interesting. So this is the current flow with a Varios 8 return pump going at level 3, which is about 60%. That's a pretty decent return. Let's see what it's like when I hook up the Hygger. Now currently this is on flow 2, where it's a kind of like a pulsing flow, but for a return I'm just gonna set it to a constant flow and see what the flow looks like. And this is at full bore on constant flow. I think the flow's like almost identical. I'm gonna have to do a side-by-side comparison because that looks dang near identical. Okay, so based on the water level, I can tell that this is not quite putting out as much as the Varios 8 at 60%, but the Varios 8 is rated at 2,700 gallons per hour, and at 60% it should be pushing out like 16-ish hundred gallons per hour, and this is only rated at 935 gallons per hour. And once again, I have to say that Hygger is punching way above its weight class. Considering this is like meant for big tanks and it's a $450 pump, and the other one, the Hygger, is $75. I don't know what to say other than Hygger kind of makes reefing cheap. Thank God. We need some wins and some cheap, good products. So I'm gonna put the pump through its paces, and in about a week or so, I'm gonna come back and kind of let you know my thoughts on how its performance is. Wow, so I have it on feed mode, and that was almost instantaneous that it pushed all that water up there. It was like 2 seconds. That is insane. I couldn't even get the camera on fast enough. So I had it on feed mode, and then I turned it off quickly to see how long it would take for the water to kind of ramp back up, and it just automatically shot straight back out. So there are no ramping functions on it, but it just kind of shoots right back out, full bore, which, you know, is pretty dang good. That is a very powerful pump for a little package. All right, guys, it's been over a week since I put the Hygger return pump on my tank, and this little pump has been pumping at max power for over a week on a tank it is not rated for, and everything is going well. That's absolutely crazy. I do not recommend doing what I did, but It just goes to show you, Hygger continues to punch above its weight class. So the pump goes through its standard feed modes. You know, it's at 35 watts, which is max power, and at 100%. Yep, and it goes off just like that and kicks right back on and goes right back to full flow. Now, you can use the different wave motions on here. I have it on constant. M2 is more of like a pulsing. M3 is a gradual ramping up. And M4 is random. I don't know why you'd really use these for a return pump. Maybe if you had it set to a return nozzle, but maybe if you were trying to, you know, get some random flow, you could do that. But I would recommend just doing M1 with the constant flow. And you got your 10-minute feed mode right there at the top. And you can turn it off completely or on the 10-minute feed mode. Oh, I gotta hit it again to get it off the feed mode. But yeah, I guess I could take this little plastic off. $75 pump compared to my $450 pump is doing almost as well. And it's way undersized. Wow, Hygger. Also, if you're interested in this, link down below. It's an affiliate link. And I do get like 10% if you decide to buy it from Hygger. You know, this video is kind of sponsored, so I will say that. And I do stand by this product because I did put it on a tank. And it is still on the tank right now. It has now been on the tank for 2 weeks plus. And it's been doing all of its regular cycles and stops and feeds. And it's still kicking butt. But one of the best things about this is the gate valve, ironically. It's so hard to kind of adjust this with a new pump and you have to kind of tune it this way. But because this goes in 1% increments, I can fine tune it exactly to meet my drain. So that way I don't have that slurping or gurgling on any of those Herbie or Bean Animal style drains. Another win for Hygger. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Give me a like, give me a comment below, and let me know how you like this review of the Hygger return pump. And as always, I will see you later. That's absolutely crazy, and it just goes to show that Hygger continues to punch above its weight class by a significant margin. What do you say, Spencer? Say, Hygger makes good products. Say, Hygger makes good products. Or you're just gonna tickle your tongue. Yeah. Ah!